Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Christian Harris there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Rourke. That's complete to Watkins. They get 15 on that game. First down, 49.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Straight ahead is James. And he brought down inside the 25. Christian Harris there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Wrap ball 80.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. Going right, it's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's James. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
second and goal. They'll throw with Rook. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. So, from the 37, here's second and a yard. They'll go again with Hampton, and he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Field is Reynolds. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, L.A. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 7. And the Chargers first down.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Murray now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Out to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Murray looking to throw. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run, and that is Jarvis Hunter. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First and 10. On the ground, it's James. A good physical run, motoring forward for Nas.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Rourke. That's taken in, and it's Jarvis Hunter. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run up the middle with James. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. Work. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Chargers 7.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Murray now to throw on first down. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
This one taken in by Reynolds. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Omaha. Sure.
On first down, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Murray's going to throw again. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try to run for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
That's the score. Under 17. Chargers 7. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, L.A. York, good on the extra point. And the Chargers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Rourke. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
At the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's James. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Reynolds now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Into space. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. York is good on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Off the bootleg, it's Rourke. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 right. Let's go. 19.
Rourke. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
72 moments. Go!
A run with James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rourke. He'll swing this out to Hunter. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. He'll return it from the 11.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. First down throw for Murray. He'll swing this out to Hampton.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he will score. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, L.A. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go.
Work to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down. Work. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
10 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw with Rourke. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Go, Warner.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Hey, Ace.
Third and 2. Now Murray. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They go play action now. Murray. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Open space to the 35. And he will score! Touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's York. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So you take a look at the clock. In this point in the third quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Work now on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Third, they need 8. To the air once more, it's York. And that is incomplete. Contact and run. No flags. It's going to be 4th down. The 49 out for the punt. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Hampton. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. A gain there of 20. And the Chargers have the first down.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Play action now. It's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Back to the tight end, Loveland. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll go right back to Loveland. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
On play action, Murray. This one taken in by Reynolds. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Nick Bosa in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Inside the 10, it is caught. That's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
Third and goal. Murray. That is caught by the tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. York now for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on their part.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, Devontae Smith. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here is Rourke. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Throwing again is Rourke. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
They run out of the gun, and here's James. And that will give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
60 Eagles. 60.
Here's a handoff to James. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, Shaq. Grapple leading.
To throw is Rourke. That's going to be caught. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready, set. Shut up.
the gun. It's a throw by Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Rourke looking to throw again. That one, taken in. Hayden Prather. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first down, it's Hampton. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Give, and here comes Hampton. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. 3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Downs looming. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Stopped in his tracks on that one. He made sure that return was not going any farther.
On the way. Seventy Lions. Go.
Work now on 1st and 10. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's taken down up past the 35. You can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, Rourke. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Try the right side now with Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he'll get about 5.
So typical, body of a dominance, that's so typical. Train like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart. look up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I put through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day gon' call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't modest, that's so typical. Think of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna bust it out, the ridicule. It's so typical. Zombie nation. Zombie nation. Zombie nation.